Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to start doing weekly vlogs again. I did that a few years ago. I feel like I was constantly posting weekly vlogs and I think I just want to go back to that. I've been watching Brett Chody on YouTube and I'm really enjoying her videos. She's really making me get the hell up and be productive, even though we have very different lifestyles obviously, but I kind of want to do the weekly vlogs, kind of inspired by her, so that's what we're gonna do. Today's Monday. It's 2:14 p.m. I got a lot of work done this morning. If you didn't know, I'm a marketing campaign supervisor and I work full-time 9 to 5 from home. I have to go in the office once a week, and I'm also stepping into freelance social media management, so that's what I am also doing on the side as of right now. I have one beta client who's my cousin. I'm helping her with her travel advisor Instagram. So that's kind of what I'm doing throughout the week, and then once her 60 days are up, I'll have portfolio work, which is amazing, so then I can start making my portfolio and posting it on LinkedIn and all of that. So I'm kind of just doing both. I also have been, for the past like year and a half, I've self-diagnosed myself with anxiety. It's just easy to self-diagnose considering I had a panic attack, and then ever since then I've been anxious. So I was doing pretty good, and then like recently it kind of sparked back up again. I've just been a little anxious, whereas I get physical reactions to it. Like I just like either get dizzy or I just feel things to the extreme, if that makes sense. If you have anxiety, you probably understand what this means, but like I wasn't physically feeling the anxiety for like a while until recently. So I'm really trying to lower my cortisol levels and like really just focus on not overstimulating myself and stop scrolling and stop going on TikTok literally all day. Well, not all day, but when I have free time. So that's what we're trying to do, and I'm really trying to like actually stick with it, because sometimes I'm like, why don't I prioritize my health and like myself? I don't know why I don't do that. So that's what we're doing today. I went to the gym this morning. I just did like a 25-minute workout. That's another thing, is like I put so much pressure when it comes to the gym on myself. I don't need to do that much. I want to work out consistently so that I can see progress, but I don't need to like prioritize being there for an hour if I'm just not feeling it, or if I feel like I did enough, you know? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stop pushing myself too hard, and I think that's the reason why I get anxious and just stressed, and then that leads to anxiety. So here I am. So I figured we'll do some week in my life so you can just see a normal week from a normal person. But my plan today is to I'm doing 60 days with my cousin. That's like our agreement, is 60 days of me doing her social media for free. So tomorrow is 15, is like halfway of the first month, because we started in the middle of March. So I need to finish the second half of the month's content, and then I need to do the content calendar for the next month, because I said I'll get it to her by April 1st. I just need to evaluate what I did, what's working, what's not, and then use that for the content calendar. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna pretty much finish the content today, so that's done with, and then strategize for the content calendar, and then tomorrow I'll finish the content calendar, because today is the 30th. So that's what we're doing today. I wanted to talk about this book I'm reading though, because I have been just kind of expanding my genres, I guess, or expanding my reading genres. I don't know what I'm saying. I saw this book at Barnes & Noble, so I picked it up, and it sounded really good. The Book Club for Troublesome Women. It kind of gives me the vibe of Don't Worry Darling, if you saw that movie. The end of that movie, of kind of what happens. I don't want to spoil it, but that's kind of what this book is giving, and I'm really enjoying it. It did make me really mad, because so it's basically about, I think it's 4 to 5 housewives in the 1960s, and they're all the typical housewife, well except one of them. But it's basically just explaining to you how life was for women back then, where the men were the ones that were working and the women were the ones staying home with the kids, and they were just expected to have kids, expected meals on the table all the time, making sure everything's done and clean. They weren't allowed to have their own life, and if they had any little say in what they want to do, the men get mad. So it's just kind of explaining how each housewife has it a little bit differently, but they're kind of all the same in the end because they're not working. They have to have children and just stay home and watch them and whatever. Until they start this book club, and then you kind of start seeing, they're reading this book called The Feminine Mystique. And then basically I think it just starts explaining to them like there's more to being a housewife, and what you are taught and told to do is not what's right. So it's very interesting, and it gets me really angry that like a woman actually went through this. I mean, they're still going through this today, but like it was way more normalized back then. And yeah, I'm already almost 100 pages in. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I need a break from work for a little bit, so I'm gonna go read this for a little and then go back to work and then do my content for the next 15 days. So that's that. Follow along with this week, the week in my life. Yeah, the weeks, it's getting nicer out. I'm gonna be doing more with my life. I kind of just want to do this for myself, and then also because I like creating content and all of that. And it's also Easter this weekend. Like, there's things going on. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go read, and then I also want to talk about the books I'm reading, but I never like make TikToks about it or anything, so I figured these are also good to explain the books I'm reading. But all right, talk to you later. There's my cat. She's sleeping. I just came back from chilling outside for a little bit. I went to a park and read for like a little less than an hour, but I had to come back to feed Mia. I need to feed myself because I'm hungry. So I'm preheating the oven. We're just gonna do barbecue chicken because Mondays are the only days that Zach works late. So I just do the barbecue chicken because it's easy for me to do, and then it's just easier to heat up later. I don't know. So that's what we're doing. It's literally just chicken and barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna let this marinate in the fridge while I shower. I gotta clean out her litter box. She's good and like lets us know if the litter box is full. I don't know if it is. Remember this from TikTok? Okay. You gotta get your feet wet. Respect your mother. I love Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. Like, I can't stop. Every time it comes on my TikTok, I'm just like, this album is just so good. There's just no misses. We Instacarted, and this is just not enough chicken. But this is what I ordered. So I have to remember that 1.5 pounds is just like not enough. I like the big one of them because then it's just bulk. So this is gonna be one meal. It's so nice out. I'm so happy that it's getting nice out. Everyone says it, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but like, it seriously helps me so much. That's why this is the time for me to like get all my levels down and good, because it's nice out and I have actual motivation to do things. I will say that this winter, hold on, I gotta shake this up. I wasn't fully productive, but I definitely wasn't as lazy as I was last winter. So that's a plus, but I'm fucking ready for the warm weather. I'm gonna go shower. That's preheating, and the dinner is marinating. And then when the dinner is actually being cooked in the oven, or baked in the oven, I'll finish that content for next week. I was gonna wash my hair, but I don't feel like dealing with that, so I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow morning. I need to go clean out her litter box, so talk to you guys later. Showered. That my dinner just looks so yummy, and my little mocktail looks so good, so I'm about to just exit off now. I look insane. Let me go in the dark. I don't know if that's any better. I'm gonna eat this and watch The Pit and then finish up some of the content that I need to do and then just relax. It's only 7 o'clock, so I got time to just chill. It's a Monday. My first day waking up early and like going to the gym in a while, so I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm gonna go do that. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I gotta hang out with my cat because she's pissed at me. I don't know if you can hear me well, but I'm on a walk. I actually, for some reason, I like turned myself around the wrong way. So I'm walking back to my apartment now. I wanted to do just a quick walk anyway, but I'll talk more when we get home because I'm trying not to like turn my brain on until 9 a.m. So I'll talk more when we get back. Well, good morning, happy Tuesday. It's 9:02, just logged on to work, but I want to take my supplements with you and kind of say which ones I'm taking. So I did get this from Amazon, AM, PM, and then I put my name on it because Zach has the same one. I'm trying to lower my cortisol levels, regulate my nervous system, just take supplements because I haven't been taking vitamins, and I know that's bad, especially at my ripe age of 26. So in the morning I'm taking omega-3 and vitamin D. My doctor told me that people in like Jersey, especially the tri-state area, do not get enough vitamin D in order to live life. So I'm taking that to hopefully bring some light into my life. And then omega-3 is for regulating the nervous system, and it also has other benefits. Don't take this from me, like please research if you're ever going to take any of these. And then at night I'm taking magnesium glycinate. That's to really help my anxiety. It has been really nice like going to bed because I've been so tired because of the magnesium. So I'm gonna take these and work, and then I have a lot of things to do today, but I'm trying not to rush and just go at my own pace. So I'm gonna work until, well, I'm gonna work all day, but do non-stop work until my meetings at 11 and 12, 11:30 and 12. Probably go outside during my lunch break at 1 because it's literally gonna be UV6 today. I need to be outside. And then I don't know when I'm gonna go to the gym today. I was gonna go this morning, but I figured I wanted to go on a walk because it was nice out. Look at the weather this week. I'm freaking out. Mia. It's gonna be so nice this week. By the end of the day, it's gonna be 79 degrees today. So I'm gonna go eat some lunch, a little early lunch, and then when I actually take my lunch, go outside and get fucking tan because it's UV6. I'm so excited. I was gonna go to the gym, but like I'm not wasting this nice weather during the day. Like a gym can be after work because I want to, I'm just so happy that it's finally nice out. And let's go enjoy this weather after I'm done. I just made a smoothie because the second it gets nice out, smoothies are being made. It's almost 2 o'clock. I have a few things on my list now from when I got back. Hoping I can finish them quickly and then move on to finishing that content that I need to finish. I also feel like I need to answer some emails. So we're just gonna take it slow. It's only 2 p.m., not even. So sitting outside during my lunch period, what am I in high school? During my lunch was so amazing. Like it really just made me so happy. I could feel the stress releasing off of my shoulders. It was just beautiful. I read so much of my book. I'm already more than halfway done with it. This is my 3rd day reading it, and I'm just loving life right now. So I'm gonna go and work and drink my smoothie. I feel like I added too much milk this time, but it still does the job. So I will talk to you later. I'm still at my desk. It's 3:30 now. That hour and a half honestly went by really slow, but I've just been doing some editing for my client. I'm editing all of the reels on Edits. I'm having a mixed feeling about Edits. The only time I started using the app was about 2 weeks ago, or a month ago, when I started doing her videos for Instagram, or her reels I mean. Basically I'm taking videos from Canva and then also her own videos. If I'm taking some videos from Canva, I'll just like export it because it's a travel Instagram. She's visited a lot of places, so I've been using some of her content, but then also I've been using some stock videos from Canva. So I'll just export it from my computer because it only does 4K on the computer. It doesn't do it on the app. So I'll export it in 4K from the computer and then send it over to my phone and then edit it in Edits. I just hate editing on my phone. I'm more of a computer person. Even when I was doing like a lot of TikToks, especially for my Joy Media account, I would just put it on CapCut on my computer and it was just so much easier. But yeah, I made a coffee, and this is not supposed to, this is not going to help with my regulating my nervous system, but I have a lot of work to do after work and during work, so this is just gonna have to be drank. Huh? I just really need this because I have to get some work done. So I'm gonna sit here and go through it. Edits, I will say I feel like I like edits a little bit better. CapCut just has too many fonts, it has too many effects, where edits is pretty simple. I also like that you can... My camera is being weird. Let's hope it just doesn't be weird forever. I don't know why, it was just shut off a few times by itself. I do want to get a new camera soon, but I just can't afford that right now. So let's hope that this one stays going. Alright, I'm doing my full-time job and I'm doing freelancing right now. I'm trying to get this to send to my computer, but do I have too much? I may not have enough storage on my computer, which is very annoying because I pay for fucking iCloud. So basically what I do, this is just gonna be a long talking video, but whatever. I kind of like the long talking YouTube videos. It's just gonna be a bitch to edit, but I have a Google Drive for my clients, and basically I have an approvals folder, and I'll put all of the content that I bulk edit into this, and then she could just go in and make sure that she likes everything. Both times she was like, yeah, they're good. So I just upload it, and then I put the date of when it's gonna go, and it honestly helps me because as I'm going throughout my week, I'm like, all right, I gotta post today, go here, and it tells me the date, so I don't have to check the content calendar or anything. I just have the date right here. I'll show you my content calendar later and just kind of how I set it up. I use Excel because I can't stand like all these different systems because it's just me. When I have a team one day, I will lead, or I'll start using like a project management system, but for now, I don't see a reason. I gotta post a story, so I'm gonna do that after this. Alright, I'm gonna finish this. I'll probably be done with all of this content in like an hour, and then I have to write the captions, but that won't take long. So I'm gonna try to have this all done by 6 so I can go to the gym. But I'll talk to you guys later. I just talked for a really long time. I feel like I got color today. Anyway, just went to the gym for like a half hour. My legs are killing me. I did legs today. I'm so out of breath. The problem with me when I go to the gym after work is that I'm just so... It's like hit or miss. Like I'll either have a really good workout or just like get tired quickly. But in the morning, it's just like I progressively get more hyped as I'm at the gym. So I really need to start going to the gym in the morning more. But I went yesterday in the morning, so we get to take it day by day as long as I go. I'm gonna go shower and wash my hair because I'm disgusting. And I'm almost done with the content. I just have 2 more posts to edit. Well, they're basically done. I just have to tweak it a little bit. And then I'll send those over to her so she can look. She's on vacation. She probably won't like really look at them. She'll just probably approve them. And then that's done with. And then I do want to apply to a few jobs today. I'm ready for my career change, and I've been at my company for over 4 years, so I think it's time for me to like explore something new. I was promoted 3 times in the company. I started as an associate, went to associate tier 2, and then went to supervisor, which is what I am now. So I have a lot of growth, which is great. Like I wasn't just stagnant for 4 years, but I'm ready to switch into either a different industry or a different position or just something new. I also really want a job in New York City. Like that's been my dream forever, and I just want to be able to meet people, like meet friends, go to happy hours, explore the city, enjoy the city without living there. So I'm gonna try to apply to 5 jobs a day. If you know anything about the job market, it's fucking terrible. Luckily, thank the heavens that I have a job and I'm not unemployed and trying to find a new job because I don't know what the hell I would do. So I'm grateful that I actually have a job. It's a good job. Like I'm not leaving it because it's a bad job. I'm just trying to, you know, explore new options. I'm 26. Like this is the time for me to branch out and explore. So that's that. I'm gonna cool down a little and then get in the shower and wash my hair. And then I think we're gonna do salmon for dinner. I really want salmon. I look exhausted, but I'm not. It's weird. Anyway, I have a meeting in about 15 minutes, but I am strategizing for the next month of content for my beta client. Honestly, this is the best decision ever that I've ever done because I was always just planning, but not doing. So I'm happy that I'm doing this beta client because it's kind of getting me ready. Well, it is getting me ready for what it's going to be when I have a real paying client, but also I'm learning so much by doing this. I'm learning kind of what not to do, what to do, how to strategize, what people want to see, how Instagram's working, and all of that. Because I know how TikTok works, I know how YouTube works. I used to know how Instagram works, but right now Instagram is a lot different than it used to be. So that's what I'm really prioritizing, is strategizing how Instagram works and the algorithm and all of that. So that's what I've been researching for the past week or so. And this is what I've come to know, or come to find out, and I figured I'd share it with you guys if anyone else is social media managers or just wants to get into social media, especially with Instagram. Instagram prioritizes watch time over likes. Pauses are really good. If someone has to pause your video, that means they're on it for a long time because they're pausing it to read it. So that's going to help a lot with my travel agent client. I'm going to focus on text overlays and loopable videos for the next content calendar. Just pushing out content that people can save and share to their friends. I want to look into testing reels. It's a new feature. I think it was released like a month or so ago, or it could be a while, I don't know, but I think it's in its beta stage. But I want to look into testing reels, and then that's what I'm going to try to do today, is just kind of research that. So what I'm going to do for the next month is adding more hooks. I'm gonna have her be on the, show her face on the Instagram more, because as of right now she's not, and Instagram doesn't like that. And I understand as a client too. I feel like I would want to see who my travel agent is, so I'm going to talk to her and just kind of set up, basically she just has to read a script is basically what's gonna be. And then push comment triggers about 2 to 3 per week. I've been doing that, so I don't really need to change that, but I'm just going to continue to do that. Focus on savable content. That's a big thing I'm going to work on. I feel like some of it's been savable, but not something that I would want to see, if that makes sense. So I'm going to focus on that. Making content loopable, about 7 seconds for some of the reels, and then put up a story every single day. So that's kind of what I'm going to go for. Kind of the strategy that I figured out. So now I need to put that into a content calendar, which I already kind of had ideas. I just kind of have to put it out there. So I will talk to you guys later. It's also Wednesday, by the way. I have a lot of meetings today, but it's really nice out again, so I'm gonna go out on my lunch break and go. I logged on to work early today, so I didn't go to the gym this morning or go outside. I just kind of read. I'm almost done with my book. I'm saving it for my lunch break though, so I can finish it while I'm sitting outside, but it's really good. I don't know if it's gonna be 5 stars yet. We have to see how the ending goes, but I like it. And then I'm gonna start the last book of Boys of Tommen today. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you on my lunch break. Content calendar is done for April and May. Different colors for different content pillars, etc. That took me about half hour-ish because I strategized and then I kind of went from there. I just kind of put what kind of post it's gonna be. Is it gonna be a carousel, a reel, or a story? And then I kind of went from there. I had a lot of ideas already from my first brainstorming session, so I used a bunch of those and then added more ideas from the strategy that I talked about before. I'm about to take my lunch soon. Honestly, work has been pretty simple today. Famous last words. So I'm just gonna chill for a little and eat while working. I'm gonna work more for my full-time job. I'm still in the queue for the World Cup tickets. I don't know what's going on. It's been an hour. Honestly, Zach and I are probably just gonna give up soon because it keeps going. The queue is like in a circle and it keeps going backwards for me. So, and a lot of people, it seems like, on Twitter. I'm gonna go on my lunch break in like a half hour and go outside and read. Oh yeah, the highest UV is at 1. So yeah, I'll take it in a half hour. I finished the book on my break. It was so good. It's the 1st, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. And that means rent is due, everything's due. So that's fun. But I've also been doing every single day of, or every single month of 2026 so far, is writing out every single thing I spent throughout the month to kind of see what I did, what damage I did on my credit card and my debit card for that month. So it's really not fun to see, but it needs to be done so I could really like visualize and see what the hell I'm spending. And then I need to stop. But do I stop? No, because this past month in March, I booked a trip to London and Ireland. So am I stopping? No, I'm not. So I list out every single thing. And then I have a little chart of what my expenses are. So I categorize them as in transportation, subscriptions, investing, housing and utilities, cat things, food. I have 4 fun monies. I have coffee, food, gifts, and miscellaneous. So food is like groceries, and then fun money food is like going out. So in January, my biggest was housing and utilities, obviously. And then my next largest item was fun money miscellaneous. And that is because I bought 2 Harry Styles tickets. So I'm not going to talk about that. And then February, it was housing and utilities. But then right under it, oh wait, maybe February I bought Harry Styles tickets. Yes, it was February. So what the hell was January? Oh, my Amex renewal membership went in. Oh, and okay, so I bought a Harry Styles ticket every single month. January and then February. So that's why Fun Money Miscellaneous was like the second biggest one, largest section. So I'm gonna go do March and I'll let you know. It's probably gonna be Fun Money Miscellaneous because it's gonna be for my tickets, or my flights that we booked in 2020, or in, oh my god, can I speak? In March. Oh, I also bought Zayn tickets in February. But those were cheap, okay? To see how much I spent in 1 month, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, I don't even make that much money. Let's see if I spent more, because January or February I spent $600 more than I did January. So we'll get back to you. Hi, I spent too much money. Okay, we gotta stop. Seriously, we gotta stop. So Zach and I were trying to brainstorm ideas on how we can stop spending so much money because it's actually getting out of hand. So I'm only limiting myself 1 coffee or matcha out a week because I have to stop. The amount of times I spent almost $200 on coffee last month. What am I doing? I have an espresso maker at home. I have matcha at home. I do not need to be spending money on fucking coffee out. So I can't. But I did make a second coffee at home. It's so good. Actually, I had matcha this morning, not coffee. And I've been sitting here working, but also building my LinkedIn portfolio because your girl needs a job. And how's your girl gonna get a job without a portfolio? She's not. So I have been building my portfolio. I have a few case studies. I have my actual client that I'm doing right now. So I kind of just, here, I'll show you. I'm gonna have what it looked like before and then after, and then I have the about, the goals, the strategy, execution, and results. After the 1 month, I'll be able to put in actual results here. And then I'm gonna do content strategy for an entertainment brand. So I'm gonna use Peacock as an example. And then I'm gonna build out these different ideas for Peacock and then put that in here as well for TikTok and Instagram. And then same thing for content strategy for a personal brand. I decided to choose Hallie Kate because I just really like her content. And I was trying to think of a random but well-known influencer. And then social media strategy for a food brand, I'm going to use Kava just because I love Kava as an example. So this is just kind of like the layout so far. And then, you know, I have to add other stuff like my achievements and everything like that. I just need to make more money. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour or so. And then I'm going to go to the gym and go from there. I don't know. I have stuff spending money. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to go charge this camera and then I'll get back to you later. Happy Wednesday, or Thursday. Let's do my skincare together this morning. I cannot get up this morning for some reason. I think it's because Mia the past 2 days has been waking us up at 4 a.m. I don't know what. She like has these spurts of zoomies in the morning. Sometimes she doesn't come in the room to do it. But recently the past 2 days, she's been on something. I don't know. Anyway, first tried and true. So I decided to go back to my roots. Let me just wash my face first and then I'll explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash it with La Roche-Posay, the Toleraine Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. The first place I lived after college, I had the best skin ever. Like, I don't know if it's just because my skin got used to the water down there because that's where I went to college and I just kind of stayed there. But I feel like my skin has just been kind of recently. Like, it hasn't been looking fresh, you know? So I decided to just go back to my roots. Go back to what I originally was using. Why change it up? Like, why change something if it's not broken, as they all say? So this is what I've been using now. Fair's Hydrating Milky Toner. I've been using this for probably like 5 years at this point. I love this stuff. And I don't use any other toner ever since I started using this. I know you're supposed to like press it in, but the only new thing that I've been adding to my skincare this week is exfoliant. So we'll see how that works. I don't really know what the benefits are to it, but every time I look up like what's good skincare for a 26-year-old, exfoliant always comes up. So I've been using that on the days that I don't use my retinol. And then after that, this isn't something new. I've been using this for probably like a few months or so, but I went back to The Ordinary. Honestly, love The Ordinary as a brand. Please don't tell me there's something wrong with it. I love it because first off, it's affordable and I feel like it works so well on my skin. So I use this vitamin C serum in the mornings. And then after that, which I'm going to brush my teeth before I put it on to let my skin settle for a second. But I go in with the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF in it. I use this, again, when I had like really good skin. This is part of my routine. I spent like $10 on this. Do you see how small this is compared to my moisturizer? Or my face wash? So I don't know if they just raised the price or they made it smaller. I have no idea, but this is literally gonna last me like a month. I figured I'd talk about what I do because most of these weeks in my life are gonna be me sitting at this desk. So I figured, let's talk. So I'm a marketing campaign supervisor. I basically I oversee 2 teams with well, right now one of my teams only has 1 person on it, but we're getting a new girl this week actually. I think she starts tomorrow. It's a very long process to onboard someone, so she won't be really working until like probably a month from now. But okay, so I started off as a marketing associate, then I got promoted to tier 2, and then I got promoted to supervisor. So I'm technically doing an associate job and a supervisor job right now because we are down someone. So I took their position basically, so I'm going back to my roots and working as an associate and also supervising. So I have a lot of work to do, but I'm pretty organized. Well, I will say I'm very organized, which you need to be with this job because again, I'm working with 2 properties and I'm working 2 positions at the same time. So today I'm really I have a few things to review. We have to review a lot of email proofs and then hard mail proofs because we send out email and hard mails to our consumers. So that's basically like my main job. It's data and proofing in simple terms. So right now I'm just doing some data work and then also sending out an email. We basically find out the data for the email groups, like who we want to send out emails to, who we want to send out hard mails to, all of that. So that's kind of what my position is. And now say thank you for the lovely bouquet. I'm gonna go and then make my matcha. I made matcha with maple syrup yesterday and it was so good. I also need to put under eye patches on because I didn't realize my under eyes were so bad. It's so crazy the impact that One Direction still has to this day. The fact they were only a band for 5 years and we're still obsessing over them like 10 years later. How long has it been? 11 years? No, 10 years this year. 10 years later from when they went on a hiatus and we're all still obsessed. It's so amazing. I went to a 1D night last week. I ended up leaving pretty early because I was getting dizzy, and I think I got like drunk in like 10 minutes because I didn't really eat. I definitely want to go back to more one D nights because it was so, well, the group there was kind of all right. Like it wasn't as big. It was in my hometown, first of all. It wasn't as big as like the one in Asbury Park is, or the one in the city is. So I'm definitely gonna go to one in the city soon. But it's so crazy to me that that to this day we're having 1D nights and like we're all freaking out over them. It's just crazy. I'm so happy I picked the right band to be obsessed over 15 years ago, because here we are. I posted an Instagram post yesterday. Go follow me on Instagram. And I said March is for the fangirls. Here, we have that. I'm not gonna play the song because I don't want to get copyrighted, but it's Carla's song. That was 1D night. Like, how fun. Me and Harry on the train. If you ever feel alone, don't. Us at the listening party for Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. I mean, come on. And then this. I love being a fangirl. I love it. This is literally the year of the fangirl, and it's so fun. Like, I'm happy I have, wow, I lost 2 followers because of that post. Not that I look at that stuff, but like, what the fuck? Anyway, I love being a fangirl, so just wait. Like, this year, you want to hear my concert lineup for this year? We first start off with 5 Seconds of Summer, which I'm going with Maria, and I'm so excited. We're in seat 1 and 2 in the nosebleeds, but we love to dance. I've been seeing videos of the 5 Seconds of Summer tour. Oh my god, I can't wait. Every time I go to a concert, I always make the set list playlist, like when the set list comes out. So I have that one, and then I have the How Did We Get Here tour as well. Because then after 5 Sauce, it's Louis. Never seen him live before solo. I'm so fucking excited. After that, Zayn. Guys, like, what's going on, okay? And then after that, I think I have Harry. But after that, I have a Harry concert on my birthday, which I'm still trying to figure out if I want to get rid of the ticket or not, because I have fucking Harry Ween. It still hasn't hit me that I'm going to Harry Ween. And then Zach and I also got tickets to Wu-Tang at PNC Bank. But so fucking crazy. So crazy. I can't believe I'm seeing 3 out of the 5 1D boys in 1 year. I just love being a fangirl. It's literally so fun. I have to get back to work. I don't know why I just went on this rant. Oh, because I was watching the 4 or 5 seconds cover from One Direction. That has 14 million views, and it's from 10 years ago. Holy shit. This week in my life's gonna be so long, but who cares? I kind of like it. I just want to just do it, you know? Also, my matcha was really good today. Just a little bit of maple syrup and some cinnamon, and it's so good. I am the queen of multitasking, by the way. Anyway, I just posted my first trial reel. We're gonna see how it goes. I didn't understand it really until I looked it up. And basically you post it for non-followers, and then in 24 hours you can see how it's doing, and if you actually want to post it to your followers in your feed. So I have to post one tomorrow, so I posted it today on trial reels, and then I'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm just trying it out for this last week. Well, this second half of the first month that we're doing. So this is like the second 15 days. So we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. But now I finished the content calendar yesterday for April and May. So now I'm just gonna go through each content idea and kind of brainstorm more and just describe it. So when we do have our strategy call in a week or so, I'll be able to explain kind of what each idea is, and also for me too when it comes to actually creating it. So that's what I'm gonna do for at least April today, and then maybe I'll do May tomorrow. But since today is such a gloomy day, it's the perfect time for me to lock in with my application process. I'm using ChatGPT to help because I literally don't know what else to do. okay? I bet it didn't. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today and for the next 30 days. I'm gonna sit down for 20 minutes and find jobs. And then I'm gonna apply. I'm so just over the job market right now, like seriously over it. I am so qualified, or overly qualified for so many of these positions, and it's just like, I don't even know what I was gonna say. But I'm just gonna sit here and on my computer for like 2 hours and just figure this out. Work is done. It just ended 8 minutes ago. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym today just because I'm kind of just like, it's so gloomy out. I'm just so tired. So I think I'm just gonna put on some YouTube, watch people do productive things, and then get this done. I just got premium again on LinkedIn because I had like a free month. It's just insane to me that it's $40 a month. Like, what are we doing here, you know? I will let you know what goes on when I get somewhere. I don't even know why I started filming. Happy motherfucking Friday. Since it's Friday and I'm not in the office, I'm using today to get my laundry done. Also, I'm using this vitamin E peptides eye roller that I got from Five Below. I forget what brand it's supposed to be the dupe of, but I also got this from Five Below. It's a dupe of Rhode. It's called Hail, which is crazy, but it's not that great. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's like this light pink. I'll put it on today to show you, but it's not as pigmented as Rhode, but it's literally looks the same. So great way for budget shopping when it comes to brands, but I will say this is not as good as the Rhode, but obviously because they're not going to use the same exact formula. Anyway, I did drink coffee today because it's Friday, so I figured why not. I'm kind of feeling a little jittery, but not too bad. So I think if I just stick to matcha most of the time in the morning and then do like one coffee, I don't think that's gonna be bad. It's also Friday, so like I just figured it's probably the best day to do it. I've also been listening to 5 Seconds of Summer's first full album, and I just love that album so much. It's so good. Let's talk about that actually real fast while I get ready. About protecting your peace and like but also caring and being aware of what's going on. I've been having a struggle with that honestly for the past how many years, but more recently the past 2 years. Ever since the election, I feel like, also I'm probably not going to use this because it's probably going to be too dark. That's been a struggle of mine because I have anxiety and it spiked before the election in October, and then the election just kind of screwed me over and everyone else obviously, but like with my personal anxiety it got worse. And then I was just doing too much, like on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, like every single social media that I had was just full of politics, and I just couldn't. I wanted to be informed, but it would trigger me so much that I was constantly in this like state of anger. And I'm a happy-go-lucky like person, like I'm always sunshine or whatever, but the election kind of just ruined that for me because now I'm just always angry and I look at people so differently. I don't know, but how I'm protecting my peace, it's hard because I want to be informed and I want to know what's going on. I don't want to be oblivious to it and act like it doesn't affect me, because first off, even if it didn't affect me, I still want to care. I still like am an empath. Like I still fucking care about people and the people that this affects. But then again, it affects everyone. Even if you don't think it affects you, it affects you. Do you see how much gas is right now? Like, it's the small things that hopefully are getting people to wake up. But back to what I was saying, how to protect my peace while also caring. I just feel that, first off, I surround myself with every one of my friends basically agrees with me politically. When it comes to like real shit, I surround myself with people that agree with me on that, you know? Politically and not politically, but so that helps. But also just talking it out with those people is nice because it doesn't make me feel alone. I think that's what was making me so angry. It's when people stop talking about it and I'm like, why are you not talking about it anymore? I get it's to protect your peace, but like, we need to talk about this. We need something to change, and if we stop talking about it because it's stressing us out, nothing will ever change because people are just gonna stop talking about it. And I don't like that. So I think talking it out with people is really what helps me, because okay, I do this thing where I go on Snapchat and I film myself just like ranting about something, and then I'll save it from my memories and just not post it anywhere. It's more of like a, I don't like to journal, it's more of like a video journal. So I do that a lot. I've been stopping it because it's been making me fucking crazy, because I'm just talking to myself, and that's back to what I was saying, how I feel alone sometimes if I don't talk about it with people, because I'm like, why is no one talking about it? And I don't trust the internet. I don't trust that. I think people are still talking about it on the internet. It's just not being shown as much anymore. But I do also follow people that talk about it as well, because it's nice to hear it from other people, not just me and my inner circle. Like, I want people out there to also be talking about it and trying to help and trying to change. So honestly, again, just talking about it is really helping me with my mental when it comes to that. Obviously, I'm not talking about it a lot, and I do get into like heated arguments. Not even arguments, no, let me say that again. When me and my friends talk about it, we get heated, not at each other, just about the situation. Sometimes it's a little hard because then I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? But it also helps, again, because I don't feel alone when I talk to people about it. So I don't know if that helps anyone. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, let me show you this road, or this hail, I mean. Like, look. It's like, okay, well, on the camera it looks like a lot, but it's like barely there. Also, I saw, she's friends with Danielle Carolyn. I can't remember her name. She has like a really nice apartment, but she said to put your blush all the way up to your temple. So here I am doing that. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I have a lot to do today, so this is gonna be a busy Saturday. I'm gonna go to Walmart right now to get more cat food, and then I have to get my mom a gift, well, both my parents a gift, and then I need to come back, go to the gym, shower, get ready, go get my toes done, and then what else do I have to do? I have to film that video that I said I have to do yesterday that I didn't get time to do. And then I think I want to, after the gym, I think I want to sit out and read for a little, because it's really nice out today and I want to get that UV. We were going to go to Princeton, but I don't think we can go today because my car, I don't want to be driving it all over the place because the freaking engine light is on. But maybe we'll go later, I don't know. But that's that. Alright, I'm gonna go and listen to some music, but I just wanted to update you. And let's get this day started. Hopefully I can clear out this car tomorrow when I go up to my parents for Easter, because we have all of our Christmas decorations in here, so I'd like to have a free car for the summer, you know? Alright, talk to you later. Alright, so I'm trying to save money, so I'm not gonna stop anywhere else because I'm being good. I got this cute floral arrangement for my mom for Christmas, for her birthday. $10, but it comes with a vase, or a vase, however you want to say it. They're cute. Okay, and then we're still trying to get Mia onto different food, but for right now we're sticking with the Friskies because that's what she knows. Like when we got her, she was eating Friskies, so I just got 12 cans, and then I have Shiba food, which I need to research, because every time I research a food, it's like, it's good, it's bad, I don't fucking know. So we're gonna give it a try. And then I needed more of these, the toilet cleansing refill. Then I got some new things for Mia. I got these Purr Pops because they look really cute, and I feel like she'll like them. They're chicken licks. And then we were also giving her Delectables, but I heard that's also bad for cats, so I got these Pure Balance ones. I have no idea, but we're gonna give it a try. And then I just got more Polaroid. And I got them a Disney gift card, my parents, because they're going to Disney together for their anniversary / birthdays. And then I got my mom a card, so. I can't wait to see Louis in concert. Anyway, that's that. I'm gonna go home. It's only 10:30, so we're good on time. I need to call my dad and ask him what he thinks about my car problem. So, well, hopefully not a problem, but you know. Alright, then we need to go to the gym because it's so nice out, so I want to get to the gym before I go outside. Let's see what the UV is going to be today. A 6 at 1. Alright, we got time. Alright. Happy Sunday and happy Easter. I did my hair this morning. I wanted to talk while I fill my pills. My supplements, not my pills, but I just went to Dunkin'. So these are the pills, or the supplements I take. In the morning I take omega-3 and vitamin D3. And then I take magnesium glycinate at night. Honestly, I don't know if it's placebo or not, but I feel like it's working. I don't know. I've only been doing it for a week. I think after 2 weeks is when you start to feel it. Like a change. Anyway, I got up early today so I could do my fake tan. I need to pack because I'm gonna stay up at my parents' house tonight since I'm gonna go in the office tomorrow. It just makes sense. But we're not leaving here until like noon. I just wanted to get up and kind of get things done before I'm away all night. Okay. I was watching Brooke and Connor make a podcast this morning. I just really love them. They're so funny. Still have a few things to do today, so before I leave. So I'm gonna try to get a move on, but I'm just gonna sit here and eat for a little and then go from there. See you later at Easter. Alright, can we give it up for the outfit real fast? Alright, we have everything's from Marshalls, I realize, except for my shoes are from Amazon. But we have this little, ow, I didn't realize the table was there. This little cardigan that I wrapped, or that I tied up, because I think the neckline fits perfectly with this neckline of the dress. But let me show you what the dress looks like. I'm trying to wear more dresses, honestly. Let me do this way. This is the dress. It's so cute. It's the perfect length for a tall girly like me. And then I'm wearing just all of the same jewelry I always wear, and then I put blue nails on. I think it's so cute. And it's so Easter. This has like been the hair that I want to do all summer now and spring, because I really need to dye my hair though. It's not, the color is just not what I want. I want to go back to full brown. I want to do this hair more often because in the summer when it gets hot, my hair just doesn't cooperate. It's very frizzy. It's a mess. But this is so cute because once I get hot and I start to sweat, it stays, or it like kind of flattens out a little bit, or it gets frizzy but it looks good because there's already curls in it. So I think I'm just gonna crimp my hair all summer and spring, and I think it's such a cute little look. So I'll have these earrings in, but I'm gonna go because we're leaving soon, and we'll see you at Easter. I need to make sure this is fully charged because I'm the photographer of the family, so I gotta take all the pics, you know how that goes. So see you later.